Hello, good morning. I think I'll cut this video because I was talking like for the first part of the video and I realized that the mic wasn't on and I wasn't. I just thank God I checked. So let me start again. This is the futures. Damn. Oh, this is painful. It's because I have an exam today and I didn't want to do it later in the morning session of the New York. So this is how this week opened. It gapped up like clearing the high before even London session of last week. So that it's something that is common to happen like at the start of a new week. So what I was saying like earlier was that price gave this kind of early move this in the morning before New York opened. Like he was bought up, but he left this low. I don't know how zoomed in this is. This low as the Asian low. So DXY was that like coming here, the DXY was what I was using to gauge price today because price is currently at an all-time high position. So while I was looking at DXY, obviously I was looking at other things too. Let me just do it so that it can be proper. I was looking at DXY that okay, last week DXY cleared this high, this particular high, which is really important because on the 1 hour, you see how as if price came to form equal highs with it first, retraced as if it wanted to sell, formed equal highs, it is kind of relatively equal highs. Retraced as if it wanted to sell, then bought up to clear it, and then came down, but didn't clear this low. So it was just stacking all these lows. So what I was trying to say was that this write up, I wrote it in the moment, like around 9:30, 9:40 something ish. I was looking at that time I was having issues with the recording app, so that's why I wrote this. But what is important here is those equal lows are a target of concern. If the prices are coupled, there should be a comma here. NASDAQ and ES should buy to clear short-term highs if it wants to clear the lows here. So because it's leaving it, it's leaving it, it's leaving it, and these are just too smooth to be left alone, especially at a time like this. After buy side has been cleared, like the previous week. Obviously, this is old week high. Price can still go here, but what I kind of frame my mind with is what is price most likely to draw to, as I say to always say. That's what you need to look for and don't try to overcomplicate things. So this this is 9 o'clock. This is so you can see that even clearing the lows happened around 11 a.m. But this small 0.06 change from 9 o'clock, the opening of 9 o'clock, to the low of the hour was enough to get what you are looking for. Obviously, it's coupled with 10 o'clock too, but 10 o'clock closed lower than the low of 9 o'clock. That's what I'm just saying. But this was what I was putting in mind. So coming back here, if you have that kind of information like in hand and you truly understand it, but there are some kind of moves that won't really you won't really flinch. Like you would not be anxious or hesitant, like eager to try to look for an opportunity yet because it hasn't aligned with what you're looking for at the moment in time. Only if you see an invalidation, that's when you'll now be like, okay, we should reassess and stuff like that. So after I'd already came to come to that conclusion, I was looking at this. Okay, price has done this. What is the there was news by 8:30, but news just came from another low here. It didn't really do much. Then at 9:30, very important. I was looking down. Okay, me that I'm expecting price to buy, and 9:30 is taking price so low because then the candle was still full. I was thinking that oh then it's going to close below this, and then I will have to reassess. Then I now looked at something. This 8:30 opening of the price came, feel the inefficiency so down, and just like I said to wait for the candle to close, this 9:45 candle came and then just closed here, right right above the lows, above this previous swing low. So I didn't execute. I didn't take a trade, but it was just like I was. It was almost as if I was still reading yesterday. You say executed. So looking at price, this is. Let me not go down to the 1 minute immediately. This is the same 8:30 candle. The price came to feel the inefficiency here. So at that point in time, I was looking. I think I wrote on my broker that time on the live video. I said I wanted to see how price would treat it. Obviously, in my mind, I'm looking at it that price should like trade above it and invert the IPA. So this is where I was looking at ES2. So let me just kind of pull them up side by side. Let me try and do it so that it will be kind of visible. So while I was doing all these, yeah, all these kind of like pre, all this talk, like this preamble talk, is because NAS is like what is at the top. So I was just trying to explain it because it's almost the same thing, but there was kind of a small divergence that I was looking at too on both NAS and ES. But it's not. Yeah. Let me. I could say I used it, but I was just using it to gauge where I'm at, just to confirm that okay, one is clearing lows, one is not clearing lows, and stuff like that. So at around after 9:30 opening futures open, I was looking at this that okay, this is the regular trading hours gap. Nothing too crazy. I've talked about it many times before. This is just the close of this and the open of 9:30. So I wanted to see how well will price feel it. Because if you want to, like I've said before, if price gap below and you're looking for buy opportunities, it really makes sense for you to look for ways that to try and take advantage of ways where price will try and close above the gap formed from the close of the previous day. New York I think this is too much information and I'm talking fast. Please, if you don't understand, just rewind and rewatch. From what I mean is that this gap is the close of New York's trading of the previous day or week, however the case may be. So this is Friday's close of New York's trading, 4:34 for 4:59, whatever. And this is the open of equities, 9:30, which opened right here. Right. So that space between the close and the open, there's the gap I'm always measuring. And so what I've said in a previous review was that once you are looking for yeah, okay, price is in discount or whatever, and you are looking for like price to target buy side and price gaps below, it would only make sense for you to look for opportunities that would like take advantage of closing that gap. But this is what I was now looking at in the moment. I was looking at this that okay, price came here, closed above 50, closed below 50%, came here, this one opened below 50%, wicked above a little bit. I'm talking about here, wicked above it a little bit, close below. This one came again, came to the close to the open of the candle, came down. So I was just kind of trying to be patient with it. And then I hope that was explanatory because I was not speaking slowly. Oh Lord. So, and what that move was just doing was just coming to feeling that 8:30 inefficiency. This is the open of 8:30. This is 8:30 is open. Price just came to feel that inefficiency and then come to clear sell side. And obviously, the way I look at it is that okay, after price has cleared, like sell side or buy side, if there's an inefficiency from the inefficiency that led to the clearing of that, to confirm if there's going to be a reversal after it, you want to check how price will treat that particular inefficiency or sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, as the case is for this one. So at this moment, this is where I will change to C trader to look at the broker's feed, which would help a lot. 18 minutes, okay. So this is broker's fee. This is the law I was talking about, the law of London session. Price credit traded up back to that inefficiency, came down, cleared this next one. And then I wanted to look at how this is how it looks on the 2 minutes. Okay, there was okay. There was that pay for on 2 minutes, okay. It was 1 minute. I thought there was one. Mm. So this was what I was using now. Okay, let me see how price will treat it. You look, price came close just below the inefficiency. This inefficiency I think is on the 2 minutes. Okay, that was what I was mistaking it for. Second one, still held price at the open, painted above the lines, but just with weak, and then closed below. I'm like, okay, was if it forms another kind of signature to go down, that means it will make it. That means the price I was looking for has been invalidated. Price still wants to trade lower. As soon as price just did this, I was looking at ES2. ES came from short term high, didn't clear the low, then closed above inefficiency. But okay, I think that was why I didn't trade it today. But I don't really know why I didn't though. But I was just like take waiting it. So I was looking at this volume imbalance. So I was just like, okay, final confirmation or whatever. Price has already closed above this short term high and above this, and even on NAS, it has already done same. So obviously buys, you can start looking for buys. So I just marked out this area from here to here. Inefficiency below 50%, check, and then like I've said before, just in case you are using a contract for the you are trading indices on CFDs or on, let me just say, on forex. I think that's what's easy understandable. You just kind of adjust your entry or stop, your buy your limits or whatever to account for spread and all that. So as you can see, most of all the analysis I did was on NASDAQ, but ES was doing the same thing. NASDAQ didn't give like the entry would have I would have wanted, because I was waiting for NAS here, but I was also looking at ES. I was waiting for NAS around this area or something like that, but price didn't get there. But ESC price gave the move, but this time around, not like last week, I saw it, I acknowledged it, but I was just I think I got too mathematical with it. I wanted price to like just really close above one of these, but even you can say it closed it, but no, that's not a close above it. Just opened above it, but came back to correct itself below. But whatever, that's just that. And 50%, and then short term low hanging fruits is this. But what I had in mind as not targeting too much was these highs of London session. It's not even the highs of, it's just what like I feel like was buy side, because it's a swing high on a higher time frame. And if you look during the live recording that after this has been, price had already taken this, I was just like, okay, I'm going to watch price until price clears this house. Because if, let's say, I was in a trade and I split the risk into, the first larger position would have come off here, and then the second one will be here. And after price cleared this buy side, it corrected a bit back into these inefficiency that will be on the 5 minute or 3 minutes, let's say. So corrected back into it, and then this was still like, this is an early trade. No, it's early, it's early though. Cleared it around 10:18, came back, corrected around 10:30 ish, and then give this is another opportunity actually. If price is holding, let me show something. Price did not close below this volume imbalance, right? It just came to this point and then closed above this. By that time, I was in the library. Even now, sef, I'm supposed to be revising and shit. But I'm just doing this now. Close above this one. Then this inefficiency is a valid point for entry. 1039. This is another entry again that one could have used. So you can see it. Boom, boom. And the entry aligns with like if you're using breaker blocks or something like that. It just aligns. This is a reclaimed breaker block. So it just all of it, a lot of things coupled with each other. So those are the two different kind of entries that were possible on this day. Obviously, you'd be that means one would have been targeting the main equal highs of these ones, so it was still valid. So obviously, so that was like this. That's like yesterday's trade in a nutshell, or yesterday's trading opportunity in a nutshell. How many minutes is this? 19 minutes. Okay, cool. 54 more seconds to go, or less than 54 seconds now. It's like 40 seconds. Let me just say it before it happens. 40 seconds. So I can't even do like a overview or something I'm looking at for today because there's no time. Congratulations, Boston Celtics. Cook the maps, man. That game that they lost the game for, I knew that these guys want to win it at home. Their first championship after how many years? I think Jalen Brown 7 years or so like that. Tatum 7, 80. Jalen Brown 8 years. Tatum 7 years. And Horford 17 years. Man, they had to win it at home. I watched like the first half, then I slept off. But that's cool. The Mavericks were never. They didn't stand a chance. I'm sorry. The media just wanted them to win to for a better storyline, but Celtics have they are 7 deep, 7 man deep team, and everybody can shoot. It's, but that's just by the way. Later.